What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to From the Crypt. I'm Derek, and today I'm talking about a movie that honestly made a lot of money in 2024. I am talking about Twisters, directed by Lee Isaac Chung. Now, I watched this on Peacock a while back with my wife because we're both, well, I don't know if she is or not, I don't care. I love the original. The original was one of those mainstay movies like a Jumanji and It Takes Two, Twister. Like those movies were always on, whether it was daycare, friend's house, your house, just growing up for me in the mid to late 90s. So I was very excited for this movie and didn't get to check it out in theaters. But I am going to be talking spoilers about this movie. And let's go with a super quick plot synopsis. A group of people hunt tornadoes. Okay. That's seriously, like, come on. That's what the plot synopsis was for the first movie, too. So, who is in Twisters? We've got Daisy Edgar Jones as Kate, Glenn Powell as Tyler, and Anthony Ramos as Javi. Okay, so what is good about Twisters? Let me just say, I like Anthony Ramos. I thought he was awesome in Transformers Rise of the Beasts, which I have a 4-year-old that is obsessed with Transformers, so I have seen that movie more than what I care to admit. But he was great in that, and I thought he was good in this movie too. Glenn Powell is awesome, okay? Not everything he's in is awesome, I'll say that. But I do enjoy him just because of Scream Queens, which was a show that ran for 2 seasons on Fox way back. Honestly, don't even mess with season 2. Just watch the first season. He will forever be Chad Radwell in my mind, and I will always hear him just yelling, "Climb, you armless bastard!" So Chad Radwell is awesome. Or sorry, Glenn Powell is awesome. But like I said, he's always Chad Radwell to this guy. One interesting idea that this movie did was something I was actually saying before I even saw it happen. And my thought process, it was way more complicated than what theirs was. But I was like, man, why don't they just have like spikes that just like shoot down into the ground to keep them like mounted when a tornado's going over them? But they end up using like augers and stuff that just spin down. I was like, okay, their idea is way more practical, but it was still good to see that in action. Might be better in theory than actual practice, but still nonetheless, I enjoyed seeing that just because that was something I predicted. All right, what's bad about Twisters? Oh man, okay, there's a lot. This movie, to say it's in the suck zone of an EF5, yeah, I think that about hits it. The soundtrack is fucking atrocious in this movie. Let me just be honest about that right out of the gate. I'm not the world's biggest country music fan, and I know some of you might think, oh, you don't like country music at all. You're a metalhead. I do like country music. Everything they used in this movie was dog shit, though. Okay, just like a bad sequel, one of the sins of a bad sequel, this shares way too many, like, just coincidences with the first one. And if you track it, all right, there's one tornado. Okay, all right, the next one. Then there's 2. There's sister twisters. And then, oh man, instead of it being at a drive-in theater, we're going to have them at a rodeo. And then a big effing storm's coming through. Like, it just shared so many similar elements that were already used in the first one. So I was like, God damn, it's going to be one of those. This next thing, some people have told me they think the original's cheesy, and I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't get it. Like, I don't think it's cheesy. I think it's just a good movie. So if people thought the original was cheesy, this movie has every type of cheese and some kind of undiscovered cheese combinations in it, so that it is just somebody who is lactose intolerant's nightmare. Oh, man. Okay. No, I got 2 more, yeah. 3 more, actually. Why do all the team names suck in, like, movies like this? Yeah, we're gonna be the Tornado Tamers. Yeah, I'm a tornado wrangler. What the fuck? You couldn't fucking think of something better than that. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Ugh. Calming down now. I will say I was disappointed that they elected to follow a different group of characters than just like having Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton's kids like involved with it. Because obviously Joe and Bill were super obsessed with it, so any children they have would be. I was disappointed in that. I was not happy about that. But then also not having them involved, how in the fuck did they get their hands on the Dorothy 5? Or 4, whatever one it was. I can't remember exactly. If there is no connection to them, how the hell did that get in there? Other than somebody just being like, this is going to be a good Easter egg. Explain it better, and it might have been. Anyways, let's just move on to rewatch by review. Would I watch this again? No! Would I buy this? No again! What score would I give this? I'm going to give this a 3. I seriously hated this movie, and it just pissed me off. The only reason it's getting 3 is because of Glenn Powell. Chad Radwell forever. I will also go ahead and say a fun little fact here. This is the second time I've recorded the review for Twisters, because the first time, if you thought I shat on it hard this time, oh my god, there was so many just less notes I had written down, and it was a shit fest on this movie. I fucking hated this movie, and I hate the fact that it is now directly associated with a movie that I hold near and dear to my heart as one of my childhood favorite movies. This movie sucks. Don't fucking watch it. That will do it for Twisters, guys. So make sure to comment down below if you agree or if you want to argue about it, whatever. I hate this movie. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed yourself, and consider subscribing to the channel where we actually, generally review better movies than this piece of shit. Sorry. I've come undone. Alright, until next time, have a good one, guys.